Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, MsEbonyVee. Welcome back to my channel. So y'all know I have been on this little bold color streak lately, so I have one more I just needed to get out to you. So that's what we're doing today. Now, this unit is from Mary Queen. It is a vendor on AliExpress. It is a 100% Brazilian virgin human hair, 4x4 lace closure. It comes in a body wave style in the color 613, which is blonde. She is in 18 inches and she is 150% density. So this is more of a DIY type of tutorial where I am showing you my process for dyeing this hair, cutting this hair, and styling this hair. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Alright y'all, so this is how the hair came packaged, and this is what the actual hair looks like. So this unit does come pre-plucked, and this is what the hairline looks like, or the 4x4 closure area. This is what the cap construction looks like, with the two combs on the side, one in the middle, one in the back, and the adjustable straps, and of course the 4x4 closure area. So before I begin the coloring process, I am adding a very thick coating of Vaseline to the closure area to protect the lace so that it does not bleed through, as well as the hairline, so that I don't have a super colored lace. So for this coloring process, I'm using the Adore semi-permanent hair dye in the color Purple Rage. That's going to be my dominant color throughout the hair, and then I'm going to follow it up with some of this pink rose color as like streaks throughout the hair. I ended up using 2 bottles of the Purple Rage and 1 bottle of the pink rose. So now I'm going to go ahead and begin this coloring process, and I'm very carefully placing the color from the root to the tip with the Purple Rage. And then my method for coloring was kind of doing several strands of the Purple Rage and then like 1 strand of the pink rose. That's kind of the staggering method that I use to color throughout the hair. You'll also notice that as I'm applying the color, I'll start with the brush and get enough of the hair color coated on the hair, and then I'll use my fingers to kind of massage it in just to kind of get a permanent stain on the hair. Now I changed my method slightly once I got to the 4x4 closure area, and I kind of did more of an ombre effect with the Purple Rage color at the root and using the pink rose color towards the end. And I did that throughout the entire 4x4 closure section. Alright, so this is how everything looks once I have all of the hair coated with the color, and now I'm going to go ahead and begin washing out some of the Vaseline that I have on the lace using this Dawn dish detergent. This is kind of a really nice tool to use to kind of get some of that gook, that thick Vaseline off of the lace. It's probably like one of the best things to use. It's some good Dawn dish detergent, you know, that kind of gets away a lot of grimy materials, and it works very well for the lace or clearing Vaseline off of the lace. So once I remove all of the Vaseline, I'm going to follow up with some Aussie Moist conditioner and just kind of really condition the hair to, you know, I deep condition like all of my human hair, to be honest. And I just kind of apply some conditioner, you know, soothe it through all of the hair, brush it through, and then you'll see me place it in a plastic cap. And I usually sit it in that plastic cap for at least a good hour, you know, just to get a nice deep conditioning of the hair. Alright, so now that I'm done with that process, I'm going to go ahead and do a little more tweezing. Although the unit does come pre-plucked, I do like to pluck it just a little bit more because, you know, I'm like obsessed with getting a more or the best natural hairline that I possibly can. So I do like to go ahead and pluck just a little bit more of the hairline. And I'm doing one row right now. I'm gonna follow up and do a second row, just so that it's a nice smooth transition of a hairline. So while you're watching this, let me go ahead and confess that this video almost did not make it to you all. I recorded it some time ago, probably a good month ago now, and I actually was not going to release it to the public because I felt like it didn't really come out the way that I wanted it to. However, I feel like it's important to learn, from my mistakes and show others to learn from my mistakes. So I decided to go ahead and release it anyway so that you can see what other options you have to make it better. And so now that I know, it's just everything's a learning curve. So you may not get it right the first time, but, you can always show someone else how to do it differently. All right, so now I'm going to begin the cutting process, and I'm kind of just clipping away the front sides of the hair so that I can only work with the back. And for the back, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a ponytail so that I can cut it in a layered style. Now this hair was 18 inches, so this is one of those learning curves where I wish I should have left it long as it was. However, I also wanted to just practice cutting because it's not something that I do often. So I was really intrigued and really curious to see how this cutting would come out, this layered cut. So I was just chopping away, just trying to get this layered bob style. And then I just went ahead and started flat ironing the unit. All right, so this is what we're looking like, which I'm loving the color blend. But once I got it on my head, like the hair just wasn't quite flowing the way I wanted it to. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off this 4x4 closure lace and try to get this styling to my liking. Now because of this 613 color, the separation of the closure and the rest of the unit was quite obvious. So I had to go in with my contour powder, which is the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer, to try to camouflage that as much as possible because it was quite light and bright, and I couldn't live with that. So because the hair was not really laying the way that I wanted to after I flat ironed it, I decided to just add random curls throughout the hair for, just a more curler roller set type of look.
All right, y'all, so this is my final look, and let me just say, these type of customizing DIY type of videos where, I'm able to just tap into being free and creative to do whatever I want, it brings me such zen. I have such a zenful experience. All right, so now to the hair. So you saw me go through the entire process of coloring, cutting, and styling this hair. And here we are. This definitely reminds me of that good old roller set back in the day when my hair was relaxed and I used to wear a good roller set all the time. I'm quite pleased with the way that I was able to add the colors. I kind of wanted the pinks to highlight right here in the front and then throughout. I mean, you get some peekaboo pinks throughout this hair, and that's kind of what I was going. I wanted the purple to be kind of the base or the foundation of the hair, with the pops and highlights of pink. Let's talk about the actual wig as it comes. This is a 4x4 closure unit, and it did come in 18 inches. However, I chopped this baby all the way up. I almost regret it. I feel like I probably should have left it long, but hey, I wanted to practice cutting, you know? It's just hair. It's just hair, y'all. It's just hair. So back in the day, when I was relaxed, I used to rock like the best little cute bob where it was like super layered and feathered in the back. I absolutely loved that bob. So that's kind of where I was going with this initially. And I'll show you in the back in a minute how I kind of feathered it in the back. So that was my initial thought process behind this. And I guess I got it for the most part, but it just wasn't laying in the front like I liked it to. So that's why I kind of went in and just started curling everywhere. I was just like, let me just curl, 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 get like a little roller set vibe, and she's still cute. So I'm good with it. Now, I did go in with my Even Tint spray in the dark brown color under the lace because I felt like it was just a little too light. So as soon as I added that, done. Perfection. Didn't need to do anything else. So I've kind of just been on this desire to color hair lately. Like I have a couple more 613 units that I just want to try to color. You know, I ain't got nothing else to do. I might as well play around and color some hair, right? So you'll see a couple more of these. The cap size of this wig is actually pretty spacious and large. I did have to tighten the adjustable straps. Now I didn't glue anything down because it's a closure. I feel like closures should not have to be glued down, in my opinion. I feel like if there's a way for you to get it tight enough that you don't have to glue it down, I mean, it's a closure. So you're only working with like this space right here. So, all right, so let me go ahead and give you a 360 real quick. I normally do that at the end, but why not now, all right? All right, side. All right, so that's what we're working with this hair. I'm super curious to know your thoughts because, you know, maybe I'll try something different in another video. So yes, please let me know what you think down below. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.